Ladies and gentlemen, we are back after some server outages, some PlayStation and Project Cars last week. We're up and running again, just in time to bring you round 5 of the Flux Motorsport LMP2 Championship here at Bathurst. As some of you watching might already know, this track is very famous around the world. Not usually LMP2 cars that race here, but the magic of Project Cars has allowed us to do just that today. Quite treacherous track here, very narrow, especially at the top of the hill, and very fast as well as you come down the bottom of the hill. We're going to expect to see quite a few mistakes from drivers today. We've already had a practice session earlier and seen a few mistakes there already. So, at the end of today's qualifying session, taking pole position for the 4th time in a row, we have Immortalis with a 152.008, a fantastic lap time from him indeed. In second place we have Bruce Law, then it's Lecky 2000 in third, getting a nice strong qualifying from him. Now really help his chances in the race. In fourth we have McToasty, fifth is Dirk Diggler, sixth is Giona, seventh we have Tydro, in 8th we have Spankmeyer, in 9th we have Chris Emsport, in 10th we have Porscheman, 11th is DCFC Fan, 12th is Green Gaming, 13th is Mark, 14th is CMCF1, and that will round off our grid for today. And the lights out and away we go here at Bathurst. Lecky gets a bit of a bad start there. Falls down a place I think there, but I think he's made it up into turn 1. And Mortalis taking a commanding lead. And as we see Lecky there trying to go down the inside of Bruce Law. I think he's going to make it stick. He is. It's going to be tight going into here though. Ooh. Very close, but all cars make it through cleanly there. And Bruce Law retains second place. So Lecky just had to back out a bit there. I've just seen my track map here. We have CMCF1 who seems to have gone a little bit too fast into the dipper. I'm not sure if there was contact between him or anyone else. It might have just been his own mistake which cost him. And that car's going to have to be driven all the way back to the pits. I think, yeah, he can't even keep it in a straight line at the moment. Seems to have been an issue here with Immortality. Slips down to 3rd place. I apologise, viewers, I didn't quite catch that. But that's big drama there. It looks to me like he's got a little bit of damage as well. He can't really keep the car in a straight line, I don't think so. He seems to be weaving around the place a little bit. But and he's also very slow in straight line there. Meanwhile, Spankmeyer, Tydro and Giona still battling out for it. Tydro is going to try and go up the inside here. Oh, a little bit of contact. And Spankmeyer has been sent into the barrier. Nothing that Spankmeyer could do there. Just too tight racing there between Tydro and Spankmeyer. The stewards might have to take a quick look at that one later on. And Green Gaming has dropped back a little bit now as, oh dear me, that was a big impact from Green Gaming. There's action everywhere on this track. He just seemed to have lost it coming into the corner and then just couldn't slow it down at all. He was swerving all over the track. As I've just seen here, Lecky has made his way up into the lead. DCFC Fan has got a lot of damage there. Seems like he's completely lost his rear wing. And Immortalis has made his way past DCFC Fan as well. So I think possibly a little bit of a maybe between Immortalis and DCFC Fan. And DCFC Fan's come off a lot worse. Or possibly DCFC Fan could have just had an accident by himself, and that's allowed Immortalis straight through. And he's weaving all over Conrad. Oh no! Lecky's made a big spin there. Bit of commentator's curse. As soon as I flick over the cameras to him, he has spun. And it sounds like he stalled the car as well, and that's let Bruce Law past. So all that pushing from Lecky to increase the gap has just completely gone to waste. Which just goes to show that consistency is key around this circuit. Oh dear, big hit from Jonah. Definitely some commentator's curse going on here today. As soon as I flick onto anyone, we see crashes, and that's a massive hit from Jonah. He's completely lost his rear wing. That's going to make the car understeer a lot, and I suspect there's going to be some suspension damage there. We'll be able to see when he gets onto a straight, and can already see there a lot of swerving from him. And that's going to let Taijo through and up into 4th place. Ooh, Jonah not getting out of the way though. Or maybe he is. Oh dear. There's another spin right in the middle of the dipper. He might actually not make it to the pits. He has less than 1 litre in the tank. This is really going to go down to the wire here. Blankfire saying I think he's messed it up. I think he has as well. Because you've got to remember, not only does he have to get to the pits, but he's also got to drive into his pit box. Game's showing 0 litres at the moment. But he's still going, he's made it in. I think he might have timed that perfectly, unless he runs out here in the pit lane. I'm not too sure if the game will let him run out, but I think he's made it. He has just made it. Game's showing him on 0 litres of fuel. He has just made it into the pits. So as we get the official results here from Project Cars, taking the win, we have Bruce Law with a spectacular drive from him. In 2nd place, we have Lecky 2000. In 3rd is Muck Toasty, rounding off our podium for today. In 4th place is Immortalis, who will net the fastest lap of the race with a 1:53.7, which will get him 2 bonus points for this week, 1 for his pole position and 1 for fastest lap. In 5th place is Dirk Diggler. In 6th place, with a 1-second penalty, is Tiger. In 7th place is DCFC Fan. In 8th, we have Mark. In 9th, we have Giona. 10th is Porscheman. 11th is Green Gaming with a 1-second penalty. 12th, we have Chris M Sport, and it looks like he had to pit 3 times there during the race, and Green Gaming had to pit 3 times as well. 13th, we have CMCF1, who retired. And that rounds off the grid for today. Thank you all very much for joining me here. We had a spectacular race at Bathurst today. Action all around, and a dash of strategy as well.